Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Retired for Life. So it is time to get back to work on the house. So this is the north-facing wall that we're going to be doing. Now, on the west wall, I got away with being able to salvage a fair bit of the siding on there. I replaced a bunch of it and all the new boards along the bottom. On this side, this is pretty much all coming off. Now the one thing I'm worried about, or was worried about, was the hydro system coming in. And they're, of course, bolted to the wooden siding here, and the phone system is on here as well. But fortunately, these boards are actually quite solid. So I have to extend them down at the bottom, but I don't have to replace them. So I don't have to figure out how to basically take all the bolts off and pull these boards out. I don't have to do that. These boards are going to stay. So that's a relief to see. This hatch is just going to get covered. This used to be where firewood was passed in to what we still refer to as the wood room, and that's where our spare fridge is, and our two freezers and the water system are all in that little room at the back of the house. But we don't need this anymore. So for today, to start with, I want to get all my lumber out and on top of our deck over here, get the saw out and all that kind of stuff. Basically get ready to go, figure out my measurements for the number of boards I'm going to need down here. We're putting much longer boards in. I've got 10-foot long pieces of lumber cut, and these are only 8 foot, so we're going to be going 2 feet longer. That means that there's going to be less of this stuff at the bottom, and that's what I want. So lots of little things to work around. And as usual, you just never know what you're going to find when you start pulling stuff off. This house always scares me when I get into a big job like this. But fairly straightforward, we hope. Anyway, we're going to get all the lumber out, get it on the deck over here, and get ready to go with that. All right, folks, so we have got this first section off here, and as usual, there is weird stuff under here. So there's quite a gap in here on the styrofoam. I can see the cement back in there, but I don't know why there's a gap here. And then there is a huge gap here. So we are going to do what we can to fill these gaps in and do a little bit of cleaning on the top edge and that type of thing. And then we are going to put the house wrap on this one section here before we continue on. So I've been taking this off just far enough to get another sheet of my house wrap on, and then I'll continue on from there. The next section should take us pretty much to the door. Okay, we've got the house wrap on this basically half here, and we are ready for the rain that's coming. It's supposed to start tonight, rain through the night, and pretty much through tomorrow. And That's okay. It'll give us a bit of a break. This is a pretty sheltered side anyway because of the big overhang on the roof. So that shouldn't be a problem. So we're going to get things tidied up. Got to take my staple gun inside and get it recharged. And we'll talk about that staple gun probably on the next video kind of thing. It's a game changer as far as I'm concerned. All right, let's clean up, get inside and have a break. All right, it's a day later and we are back to work out here again. So I've got the dryer vent out. I've got the one vent here for the downstairs bathroom that I have got loosened on the inside, but I've got to cut this away so I can pull this out. And then I've got to do something with this hatch. Now the hatch sticks out, which means it's going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. So I've got to do something with that. I'm going to take the door right off, get rid of the hinges, and basically just trim the edge down. So it's going to be flush here with the styrofoam, so it's not going to be in the way. All right, so I got the vent out easy enough. Now to get this door off, and I don't think it's going to come out in one piece. No. Well, folks, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I got all the old vents out and I've got them marked as to where they are. And I've got my power pipe that goes underground over to the deck and to the garden shed. That's marked there. So, looks like about one more width of our paper ought to do it. So I've still got one more vent, a plug, a window, and a light fixture to work my way around. This works so nicely. All right, I'm gonna put you in time lapse and we're gonna get to work and knock this last bit of lumber off the wall. All right, folks, there is another section done. So we are now over as far as the door. So my next piece of this little puzzle is I've got to fill in all this missing styrofoam from along the bottom here. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And then there's a couple of nails still up at the top to pull. And then we've got to get our house wrap on here. It's 34 degrees out here in the shade right now, which is actually not too bad because it's not overly humid. So I'm working at a reduced pace and it's pretty comfortable. I'm not too bad at all. Now, one of the things that I have noticed, I've been back and forth to the shop a couple of times now, and you may have seen, I'll put a link to it, the short video I did of the family of foxes that are now living down under the shop. And they're showing up every night and sometimes during the day on my trail camera that I put down there. And I'm seeing them quite regularly now. I have actually had one of them try to follow me into the shop a couple of times. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to accidentally corner it in the shop or anything like that. So I'm now closing the shop door whenever I go down there. I open the shop door, go in, close the door behind me, even if it's just to put a tool away, because this one little stinker is following me quite regularly. But they are pretty cute to watch. All right, let's get back to work here. Well, that's it. We've got all the styrofoam in. So the next step is going to be the last couple of pieces of our house wrap. Yeah, we're making very good progress. It only takes one nail to cause a disaster. All right, there we go. We have got all of our house wrap on this section of the house. So the next thing is a little bit of spray foam on some seams along the top and around the window, and we'll be ready to put lumber on. But we've got rain coming that is going to probably stop us for a couple of days. All right, folks, that's going to be it for today's video. So thanks very much for watching. If you've been finding these videos entertaining or maybe a little bit interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. So the next time we're going to start getting some wood up on this. So remember to stay safe out there, folks. Be good to each other. And we will see you out on the trails the next time.